Aries is not just a zodiac sign, it's a divine spark, a cosmic declaration. If you've ever truly known an Aries, you've felt it. An energy that doesn't ask for permission. It announces itself. It's the energy that walks into a silent room and suddenly there's life. There's a pulse. There's a direction. Today, we are not just talking about personality traits. We are unveiling the 20 divine talents gifted by the universe exclusively to the soul of an Aries. We will count them down from 20 all the way to 1. And I promise you, the final talent, number 1, will reveal the sacred core truth of their soul, a truth that explains everything else. Why can I speak of these sacred truths? I am Anya Sage, and for my entire life, I have dedicated myself to decoding the cosmos, not as ancient myth, but as a living map to the power hidden within the human soul. This Aries energy, it's undeniable, isn't it? Have you ever felt this fire, either burning within you or radiating from someone you know? Let me know your zodiac sign in the comments below. I love seeing the cosmic tapestry of the souls who gather here in our community. And just as a small thank you for being on this journey with me today, I've left a special link in the description. It's for a free personalized moon reading, so you can discover the unique celestial guidance the universe has for you. Now let's begin our countdown. Before an Aries is a rebel, before they are a pioneer, they are a builder. Their entire being rests on a foundation of power, pillars given to them at birth. We start with number 20. Number 20, the gift of natural leadership. This isn't a skill learned in a boardroom. This is a divine inheritance. Their leadership isn't a crown they wear. It's the very gravity that pulls chaos into order. In a moment of crisis, when everyone else is scattering, the Aries soul becomes the calm center. They don't shout orders. Their presence alone is the command. People follow not because they have to, but because in the presence of an Aries, they feel safe. They feel directed. They feel a sense of purpose they didn't have a moment before. It's the instinct that knows the way through the storm, even when the map is gone. Number 19, the spark of action. In a world of hesitation, Aries is the answer. Their action is the lightning that strikes before the rest of the world has even heard the thunder. For them, an idea and its execution are not two separate events. They are one and the same motion. While others create vision boards, Aries is already laying the foundation. Action is their prayer, their meditation, their way of communicating with the universe. They are the sacred initiators, the divine catalysts who prove that the gap between dream and reality is simply a single decisive step. Number 18, the fire of courage. This is one of the most misunderstood gifts. Aries courage is not the absence of fear, it is action in spite of fear. Their courage is not a shield. It is a lantern that burns brightest, not in daylight, but in the absolute darkness where others dare not tread. It's the voice that speaks truth when everyone else is silent. It's the feet that walk toward the dragon when everyone else is running away. This holy fire doesn't just burn for them, it's a beacon for others, showing them that what they fear can be faced, and what they face can be overcome. Number 17, contagious passion. An Aries without passion is a star without light. Their passion is not a fleeting emotion. It's their life force made visible. When they believe in something, a project, a person, a cause, they don't just support it, they become it. This energy is wildly contagious. To be around a passionate Aries is to feel your own embers begin to glow. They remind you of what it feels like to be truly alive, to care so deeply that it vibrates through your entire being. They are the talking antidote to apathy. Number 16, the optimism of the dawn. No matter how dark the night, Aries carries the certainty of the sunrise within them. Their optimism isn't naive, it's strategic. It's a fundamental belief that a solution exists, that a path can be forged, that failure is just a data point on the way to success. This relentless belief in a better outcome is a powerful force. It can lift the spirits of a defeated team. It can fuel projects that seem impossible, and it can pull their own soul out of the deepest pits of despair. They believe in the dawn because on some soul level, they know they are here to help bring it. Number 15, the iron will. When an Aries sets a goal, they forge a contract with the universe. Their will is not stubbornness. It is a focused, unbreakable beam of energy directed toward a single point. Obstacles are not stop signs. They are simply challenges to be outwilled. This iron resolve allows them to endure pressures and setbacks that would crush others. It's the force that allows them to keep running when their lungs burn, to keep building when their hands bleed, to keep believing when all evidence says to quit. This will is their sacred engine. So we have this incredible being, a natural leader, a catalyst for action, filled with courage, passion, optimism, and an iron will. A pure, divine force for creation and progress. But power this pure was never meant to be contained. So what happens when the world tries to build a cage around a wildfire? What happens when this pure fire meets a world filled with polite lies, rigid rules, and suffocating expectations? It doesn't extinguish. It transforms. It weaponizes. Number 14, the defiant gaze. An Aries can start a revolution without saying a single word. Their defiant gaze is a weapon of silent truth. It's the look that says, I see through you. I am not afraid of you, and I do not consent to your reality. This isn't about teenage rebellion. This is a mature, conscious withdrawal of compliance. It's the look they give a corrupt authority figure, a nonsensical rule, or a social convention that insults the soul. In that gaze, entire empires of falsehood can tremble, because it comes from a place that cannot be bought or intimidated. Number 13, the instinct for truth. Aries possesses a built-in lie detector. Their soul is tuned to the frequency of authenticity, and they feel dissonance, a physical, visceral discomfort in the presence of deceit, manipulation, or pretense. They may not always know the exact truth, but they always know when they are being fed a lie. This instinct makes them terrible employees in toxic environments, but invaluable leaders in environments that require integrity. It is a divine compass, pointing always toward what is real. Number 12, brutal honesty. This is often seen as a flaw, but in its highest form, it is a surgical tool. The world is sick with unspoken truths and polite fictions. Aries' honesty is the scalpel that cuts through the disease to get to the healthy tissue beneath. Yes, it can be blunt. Yes, it can hurt. But its intention is not to wound. It is to awaken. They would rather deliver a painful truth that leads to healing than offer a comfortable lie that leads to decay. They are the friend who tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And in doing so, they offer you the painful, beautiful gift of reality. Number 11, competitive spirit. For Aries, competition is not about dominating others, it is about challenging themselves. It's a way to test their limits, to sharpen their skills, and to honor the fire within them. A worthy opponent is a gift, a partner in the dance of growth. This divine competitiveness pushes them to be better, faster, stronger, not for the sake of an ego, but for the joy of the striving itself. They elevate every game they play, inspiring everyone around them to bring their best, and in doing so, they raise the collective standard of excellence. This is the turning point. This is where the leader becomes the revolutionary. This is the highest calling of an Aries, not just to lead the world as it is, but to remake it. They are the sacred rebels, the divine pioneers. Number 10, the protective fire. We have reached the warrior's heart. The Aries fire burns hottest when it burns for others. This is a holy rage born of loyalty. To harm someone an Aries loves is to declare war on the sun itself. They become a divine guardian, a shield of action and heart. They are the friend who shows up at 3 a.m., no questions asked. They are the parent who would fight a bear for their child. This protective instinct is not just an emotion. It is a promise that you are not alone, and that there is a fire in this world that will burn for you. Number 9, the pioneer soul. Aries don't follow maps, they draw them. Their destiny is to walk where there are no paths, to venture into the unknown and break new ground for all who will follow. This is a lonely and often terrifying calling. It means leaving the comfort of the known world and stepping into the wilderness of the possible. Every great discovery, every new frontier, every paradigm shift was led by a soul with this pioneer spirit. Aries is born with their compass pointing toward uncharted. Number 8, the joy of a good fight. This isn't a love of violence. It's a love of justice. And Aries feels a sacred joy in standing up for the underdog, in challenging a bully, in fighting for a cause they believe in. They come alive in the struggle for what is right. While others shrink from confrontation, Aries feels a surge of purpose. This isn't about ego, it's about alignment. When they fight for something true, they feel the entire universe aligning behind them. It is the warrior feeling their true purpose. Number 7, the power to rise. Aries is the phoenix. They have been and will be burned to the ground. They will know failure. They will know heartbreak. They will know the deepest fall into ash and ruin. But this is their most profound secret. They are reborn in the fire. Every time they fall, they rise again, not just healed, but stronger, wiser, and with a more brilliant fire than before. Their scars are not signs of weakness. They are marks of divine resilience, proof that they have been to hell and back, and that they know the way. Number 6, the brave heart. In a world that teaches us to love cautiously, to protect our hearts, to fear being broken, Aries loves with a brave and open heart. Their love isn't small or silent or conditional. It's a fierce, full, empowering force. They are not afraid of being hurt because they know they have the power to rise. This allows them to love with a purity and intensity that can be life-changing for the person who receives it. To be loved by an Aries is to be truly seen, fiercely cherished, and bravely defended. Number 5, divine rebellion. Some souls are not built for blind obedience. The Aries spirit is one of them. Their instinct is to question, to challenge, to poke at the rules until they prove their worth. This rebellion is not for its own sake. It is a holy mission. It is the universe's immune system, attacking outdated structures, dead traditions, and unjust laws. They are here to shake the world from its comfortable slumber, to remind us that the way things have always been is not a good enough reason. Number 4, the rule breaker who writes new laws. This is the evolution of divine rebellion. An Aries at their best doesn't just break rules, they rewrite them. Imagine an Aries working in a large, soulless company. They see a policy that everyone complains about, one that stifles creativity and makes everyone's job harder. Others just sigh and accept it. The Aries studies it, finds its weakness, and on their own time builds a new, better system. They don't ask for permission. They present the finished, superior solution, making the old rule instantly obsolete. They don't just complain about the prison, they build a new door and hand everyone the key. That is their genius. Number 3, wild determination is the iron will. But now on a cosmic scale, this is the energy that decides to climb Mount Everest and does not stop until their flag is on the summit. It's the force that allows an entrepreneur to build an empire from nothing, fueled only by a vision. Wild determination is when the Aries soul locks onto a destiny-level goal, and it reorganizes space, time, and matter around that objective. It is a terrifying, awesome, and world-changing force. We are here. We have seen the leader, the rebel, the warrior, the protector, but it all flows from a single source. It all comes from these final two gifts. The two most essential truths of the Aries soul. Number 2, the fiery charisma. This is the magic. It's the energy that lights up a room simply by entering it. It is not about being beautiful or handsome. It is a magnetic, divine spark of pure life force. Being around an Aries with this gift is like sitting by a roaring fire on a cold night. You feel warmer, more alive, more vibrant. They don't just have energy, they give it away. Their charisma makes people feel seen, excited, and powerfully reminded of their own potential. It is the gravitational pull of a soul that is fully, unapologetically alive. And now, the final talent, the source code, the ultimate secret we promised at the beginning. If you understand this, you understand the heart of every Aries that has ever or will ever live. Number 1, the Untamed Essence. This is their ultimate truth. The universe made some spirits too wild for cages, too big for walls, too loud for silence. The Aries soul is, at its core, untamable. You cannot own it. You cannot control it. You cannot diminish it. You can love it. You can partner with it. You can run alongside it, but you can never, ever break it. Their very existence is a message from the divine, a sacred reminder to every other soul on this planet. You were born to be free. If this message resonated with your soul, let the universe know by hitting that like button. And to continue this journey of cosmic self-discovery, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Our next deep dive is already on its way. Remember, wisdom like this is precious. Save this video as a reminder of the untamed fire that burns within you.